A woman on the edge of a building threatening to jump and kill herself. A policeman dives in and saves her life. Dramatic pictures that reflect a worrying trend in this socially conservative country where suicide is considered a taboo and shameful subject. Financial hardship, grinding poverty, mental and social problems all contribute to pushing some desperate people over the edge. At the age of 21, this male nurse has already tried twice to kill himself.
I went to a foster home looking for care and protection, but I had to run away when I was 15 because of maltreatment and abuse. So I decided, along with a group of children in the home, to commit mass suicide because there was no place for us in life.
What methods did you resort to try to commit suicide?
The first time I tried to hang myself, and the second time I overdosed on painkillers. My friend, who is also an orphan, forced my head out of the rope, and when I overdosed, I ended up in the hospital where my stomach was pumped.
A well-wisher paid for psychiatric treatment for the young man, but it's estimated that as many as 40% of Jordan's population suffers from depression and other psychological problems. A rising trend in suicide in Jordan is indisputable. There has been an 87% increase in deaths caused by suicide in the last 2 years. What's more alarming is that this figure may even be higher, as cultural norms and the fact that committing suicide is forbidden in Islam push many families to keep the real causes of their relatives' deaths undisclosed. Rising unemployment and increasing gap between the rich and the poor and the social stigma of psychological disorder can lead to intolerable pressure.
When there is a match between the inner psychological feelings of insecurity, ambiguity, meaningless life, and the presence of this picture in reality, that would increase the possibility of committing suicide.
But Jordanian authorities refuse to admit that the situation has reached crisis point, something that troubles social researchers who believe suicide has long been a neglected area of study.
5 years ago, Jordan never registered more than 20 cases of suicide a year. What's more dangerous is that for every suicide carried out, there are 7 to 10 attempts. Anywhere else in the world, there are only 3 attempts for each suicide carried out.
There are no support or rehabilitation centers for those trying to kill themselves, and even basic psychiatric care is beyond the scope of most people. Changes in social attitudes and new legislation dealing with mental health could take years, and in the meantime, this disturbing upward trend looks set to continue. Nisreen El-Shamayleh, Jazeera, Amman.